Good morning, everyone. We're Team G11, and today we're here to deliver a solution using a data-driven approach to build stronger human connections. Let's get right to the point. Our goal is to build a strong and long-lasting matcher relationship, but relationships are complex, and traditional metrics don't capture the whole picture. That's where text data comes in. It offers deeper insight into matching dynamics, though it can be tricky to interpret. But no worries on that, we got an approach to help. We simplify the complexity. And how do we do that? We turn text data from call nodes into meaningful features that uncover what's really happening in a match. Then using those insights, we build a match health dashboard as shown in here, and it's a prototype that helps us to do timely intervention to see who needs support and when to step in.
So let's first look at the three components in the dashboard. These components are composed of from call node patterns, and it helps us to identify the health condition for each matches. Risk and conflict can help us know that whether there's challenging going on for the big and littles. Engagement helps us know the frequency BBBS contact, and relationship quality helps us to know that whether how well the big and littles are going on. And these are all from the call node patterns. So these three components come from different features. For example, risk and conflicts are composed from unresponsiveness, external stressors, and conflict language and other features. So then we will explain how we extract these features from the nodes. We use one node as an example. And first, we will give the definition of each features. For example, if you look at the last part, future-oriented, what we will do first is that we will give the definition of future-oriented. So the definition we give it is that whether the person have the future plans. So when LLM looks through all of the rows, because LLM is interpretable and actionable, so it look at the rows and sees that the big says, I'm not giving up, I want to continue to try, because it have the plan for the future. So LLM will check that, okay, this row have future oriented. And beside the features, LLM can also separate like who says what. So we will categorize the people into big, little, and BBBS, which help us to make the call nodes more interpretable.
Now that we've captured key relationship signals from the match call nodes, the next question is, how long is a match expected to last? To answer this question, we use features extracted from match call nodes along with some demographic information to train several predictive models to predict match length. During the model training process, we used all available calls from each match, but for validation, we only used the top 30% of early calls from each match to simulate the truncated data structure we expect in the real-world prediction setting, where we'll only have partial information early on. So, what we found is that among several tree-based models such as XGBoost, Random Forest, LightGBM's RMSE stays well below the baseline across all decels of match duration, with an average RMSE of just 6.7. What's especially valuable about LightGBM is that it doesn't just make accurate predictions, it tells us why. The feature importance chart on the right highlights check-in cadence as the top predictor, followed by shared interest, mental health indicators, and future-oriented language.
In addition to predicting match length, we are interested in predicting closure reasons, with particular attention to identifying undesired closure reasons, like safety concerns and incompatibility. This plot shows the AUC scores. The closer the curve is to the top left-hand corner, the better our model is at ranking matches. The dashed diagonal line you see in the middle of the graph is if the model were to be no better than a random guess, the equivalent to flipping a coin. This graph shows our model performs especially well in detecting the two most critical categories, which are safety concerns and incompatibility. We take this measure on purpose because we're not just predicting yes or no, we're ranking these matches by their risk, and AUC is built exactly for that. We also identified the top features contributing to safety concerns and incompatibility. Notably, the age of both a big and little plays a major role in driving incompatibility. The LDA formal tone topic you see reflects the matches where language remains formal, often signaling a lack of comfort or a lack of connection between the match. In addition, Safety concern key drivers are the LDA safety topics, support metrics like cadence and frequency, and conflict flags, which are strong indicators of potential safety issues. We took the top 20 features from both predictive models and used them to analyze how each one impacts match length, looking at both the strength and direction of their effects. The strong engagement and good relationship qualities are linked to longer matches, while things like demographics and risk factors tend to lead to early closures. Features like consistent engagement and shared interests are going to lower that risk of an early closure, while unresponsiveness and conflict language are going to increase the risk of an early closure.
To enable timely and targeted interventions, we recommend implementing a real-time match health dashboard. Let's walk through an example of how our match health dashboard in real time directly help us answer the 3 key questions we started with. Who needs intervention? When do they need it? Why? What is the underlying concern? Take match ID B456 as a use case. We can immediately spot the red flags. Risk and conflict score is extremely high at 0.92. Relationship quality is negative -0.059, indicating a degradation. These aggregated scores act as an early indicators of serious concern. From a domain perspective, they flag that this match may be heading towards a problematic closure. Then, the when question. We see that the expected closure is just 2 months, and we expect the matches that are predicted to close in under 6 months are at higher risk and should be prioritized for intervention. Lastly, the why becomes very clear with the predicted closure reason. Safety concerns. A severe and urgent category requiring immediate attention. Because the dashboard is updated in real time, we are not waiting for the issues to escalate. We are using a predictive indicator to proactively surface risk and respond fast. B456 is clearly an immediate concern and a great example of how this tool can help staff intervene early and more effectively. We drill into risk and conflict score for match ID B456, which is high at 0.92, and break it down further into key drivers. Unresponsiveness 0.96, conflict language 0.95, external stressors 0.85. All of these are at concerning levels. Based on these specific indicators, the dashboard can recommend a targeted action. In this case, to initiate an immediate check-in, focus on safety, conflict resolution, and re-engagement. This is how we turn the real-time data into a clear customized response plan. To improve monitoring metrics and ensure data integrity, we recommend building an integrated unified data pipeline that consolidates all sources into a single streamlined system. This will enable seamless integration of our predictive solution into current workflows. We also have a working prototype of this solution. Let me walk you through the data pipeline in the image and highlight how Big Brothers Big Sisters can seamlessly integrate our solution into the existing systems. We start with the input data, which includes the demographic details already available and the historical comment records collected during past interactions. This means Big Brothers Big Sisters don't need to overhaul its current data infrastructure. We simply plug into what's already there. As soon as a new call or comment is logged, it flows directly into a textual feature analysis module. Here we apply LLM-based features for nuanced language understanding and LDA topic modeling to surface themes and discussion points. These techniques allow us to extract rich contextual insights from every comment. From there, we branch into 2 predictive components, match length, where we access and forecast the likely duration of a match relationship, and closure reason classification, where we predict potential reasons a match may close, giving proactive visibility into relationship dynamics. These insights feed into a managerial logic layer, which distills the results into clear course of action. This ensures that staff and case managers are not overwhelmed by raw data, they receive concrete, interpretable recommendations. All of this intelligence is then visualized on a dashboard that empowers Big Brothers Big Sisters with the relationship health scores, highlighted area of concern or strength, and a rank list of top 10% of the matches that need weekly check-ins. To further support decision makings, our LLM generates personalized suggestions for action steps aligned with the mission and case worker workflows. The beauty of this pipeline is in its modular and non-invasive nature. It augments existing operations without disruptions. Additionally, we have added targeted survey questions to support calls that correct both scaled ratings and short description. For example, asking, "Have you noticed any changes in how your little handles situations? Help us detect early signs of conflict or disengagements." These responses flow directly into our pipeline, improving features like conflict language detection and closure risk scoring, giving Big Brothers Big Sisters timely, actionable insights to support stronger matches. These recommendations are designed to enable Big Brothers Big Sisters to act earlier, intervene smarter, and support stronger matches through data-driven insights. Thank you.